The more we hold off on what y'all usually want, that thing, the more y'all do anyways. The more y'all give and the more y'all do. The only men who won't do more are the men who only want that. So if you want...
Whoa, wait a minute. Is this true? Fellas, is the only thing we want from a woman is that the only thing we want from a woman? Now, here's an even better question. Have you ever had to wait for it? And was it worth it? Or were you disappointed? Comment your thoughts under this video. As you can see, we're going to be talking about what it's like to make a man wait. What actually happens? But let's get back into this video and then have this conversation, because this is going to be a very important conversation. So let's get into it. Wait, before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand, and I am the coolest dude on the planet.
The more we hold off on what y'all usually want, that thing, the more y'all do anyways. The more y'all give and the more y'all do. The only men who won't do more are the men who only want that.
False. The men who won't do are the men who are experienced and understand that she is experienced, not a virgin.
So if you want to vet them out anyway, sis, vet them out and watch them show up. A man should penetrate your heart and your mind before he ever penetrates your body. Then you will really experience the true essence of an orgasm anyways. I've had men say to me, if I can't marry you, I don't even want to touch your body. Now, that's a man who isn't a sucker. That's a man who is of age, a mature age, who is ready to have a wife. And he is no longer so superficial in his thinking that the best thing about a woman is her sex.
Why is she complaining so much about sex? Is her sex trash? Because I don't understand, like, why she's centering her conversation around this. But let me just say this. Just the fact that she said that this guy is not a sucker means that he's a sucker. And the other guys who are not there, we can see there's no ring. So clearly the guys who are not there are not the suckers. The guy who wants to be there is the sucker, but that's the guy she doesn't want. Let's continue.
He's finding value not only different in women, but watch this, in himself. Because I only get to experience the parts of you that you've already given you. And so a man who only sees value in a woman being just sex is a man who doesn't see value in himself. It is just, we are just mirrors to each other. I see value in myself. That's why casually you cannot make love to my body. Because I don't see value in casual.
False. This woman has friends. Listen, you know what? I'm going to insert a clip right here. Check this out.
Dating single?
Dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We've dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we're gonna take this sheep clothing off.
I am right. The wolf teeth going out. No, we have
was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years.
Now, let's get back to the video.
Sex. I don't see value in an orgasm without being connected to you, without being committed to you, without having access to your home or to who you are or what you do. I don't see value in that. An orgasm doesn't do it for me, but your heart does, your commitment does, your time does, right? Your thoughtfulness.
Yes.
That's what I want. Then you can take me to Bora Bora.
What she wants is control. She wants to control you. The guys that are not there are guys who would not let her control them. That's why she's still single. Unless the rumors are true where they say that she doesn't even like men. I don't know. I don't know if she likes men or if she doesn't like men, but let's continue.
Then we could be tearing Bora Bora up, and you could be tearing me up in Bora Bora. But until then,
it ain't happening.
you're going to access me, love me, you're going to pursue me, you're going to court me, and I will do the same with you. And then by the time we do what we're doing, it will be fireworks. People are having horrible sex too, because all they doing is casually. And they're calling freaky good sex.
Yeah.
And this is why nobody, but how come sexual relationships aren't even lasting? If it's so good, why y'all not the same person for years at a time? I'm confused. Because it ain't good. It's freaky. It's something you can get anywhere you go. That's what makes it casual. When you plug into a man or a woman and y'all are having real sensual sex that is nasty, not just freaky, you can't get that anywhere. That's the fusing.
What about nasty freaky?
You can do freaky and nasty, but as long as it's fused and connected on a deeper level than just casualty, and that means the orgasm isn't what we are thriving for, it's the act and the engagement of the sex that's orgasmic within itself. See, that's grown people talk. You kids, y'all having this little high.
False. This is fantasy. This is poetry. This woman is spitting poetry. This is not reality at all. In fact, you know what? I got another clip for you guys to show you once more. If this woman is who she says she is, she will be speaking from a completely different perspective, meaning she'd be married and she'd be telling us how exciting and how fun it is. Because right now, what she's talking about is the honeymoon stage.
High school sex. Y'all doing that little rabbit shit still. We don't want that. We don't want that. You can keep that right over there. Right over there.
I thought the further the trip, the freakier and the nastier it got, Doc.
Listen.
That ain't how it is.
The further the trip
Yeah.
to my heart,
I am dating
but single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
to my safe space, to my mind, to me accessing everything, your cell phone, everything you have.
Yeah.
Accessing your cell phone? I know I keep pausing this, but I have to because if I don't, we gonna let a lot of things go over our head. She's access to your phone, access to your house. If you're in a relationship, doesn't that come standard?
Is the more sex we have. That's the nastier that a woman who loves herself and respects herself will get. The more that you create an environment that I can trust you in, that I am safe in, it's not about freaky. I'll never say no. About whatever as long as I have the capacity to do it and take it.
Hey, listen, I don't know if y'all caught it. As long as that is her exit clause, fellas. When we're signing our names on that dotted line, that's an exit clause. You might not have caught it. As long as trust me, the ... the sentence can always change. It can always change. Let's continue.
I will capacity and bound with you, but I gotta be safe. I gotta have access. And there has to be transparency.
They say, I read a study that say the more educated a woman is, the freakier she is.
Facts.
I read that.
Facts.
I read that in Cosmo.
The facts.
I showed it.
Shout out to Cosmo. Shout out to Cosmo.
Yeah,
Cheers, Cosmo.
Huh?
Yeah.
For real? Mm-hmm. How many degrees you say you got?
6.
Oh, my goodness.
6.
Jeez.
The more degrees she has, the more freaky she is. Oh my God. But you know, there's another study that says the more college educated a woman is, the higher chance that you get a divorce. So think about it. She got 6 degrees. Now, why would she be freaky? Is it because she spent so much time in college around college kids? I don't know. But what I do know is this woman is lying to us. First of all, let's check out this video that shows you what happens once you get past the honeymoon stage and you're actually married for a long time. Let's check out this clip because this is going to be eye-opening. Remember, this is confidence and clarity. Believe in yourself, but also see what's going on. Check out this clip.
You ruined the whole holiday, you know. You stupid bitch. You know, bust my ass around here, make shit nice for you. About one day a year, I ask you to do something nice. I invited some people over. I'm trying to impress people, trying to move my way up at the job. They come over, the turkey wasn't even brown. What'd you do, boil it in water? My God, in the gravy. Look, you took all the grease off the turkey and put it in the pan and served that shit. The people were looking at me like, well, what is this? So like, I don't know, I'd ask you to make brownies, a fucking store-bought brownie. Damn you. I mean, one day a year, and you can't get off your ass and serve me like a proper woman should serve her husband. You son. Fucking bitch of the apple pie. What the hell was that? It was like there was nothing in it. You take one apple and put it in a fucking ice cream. But you come out with ice cream melting on the fucking table. What do you? It's a fucking milkshake. Oh my God. What do you got to say for yourself? Nothing. All you can do is sit there and cry. Piece of fucking shit. Get the out of here, all right? I'm gonna go find somebody else. You go find some other schmuck and bullshit with your con job and Mother Teresa attitude walking around here.
Now you go find some other schmuck, right? That's more realistic. That's usually what's actually going to happen in your relationship, assuming you can get past the honeymoon stage. Now, this woman is a very intelligent woman. And what I will tell you guys about women is they are amazing when it comes to arguing, because a man is trying to make sense. Women don't give a damn about making sense. What they're looking to do is trigger you and then punch you in those holes, calling you insecure or a real man. Right? These are things that you end up dealing with when it comes to being in a relationship. Speaking of a relationship, most people are not in a relationship with the person that they actually want to be in a relationship with. In fact, the majority of people who end up in relationships, they end up in relationships for one of four reasons: money, sex, lifestyle, or image. Meaning, how does it look to other people? Am I happy with how this looks to people? It has to look picture perfect. The other thing is lifestyle. What are we doing all the time? Is it fun? Is it exciting? Is it routine? Am I having fun? Am I happy? Am I excited? Or is this routine? And am I okay with the routine? The next thing is sex. Fellas, I'm going to tell you this. If your sex is trash, that woman is going to cheat. Yes, I said it. If the sex is trash, that woman is going to cheat. So make sure that you understand her body and get real good at it, because I'm telling you right now, if your sex is trash, she's going to cheat. The only difference is when it comes to cheating, the reason why we think women are better cheaters is because men are usually silent. Men are okay with just being the guy who's delivering the pipes. Men are okay with being the guy who comes over and knocks the Mario coins out the woman. Now, here's the most important thing that most women are actually looking at and looking for, and that's money. That's whether you're cash apping her, again, the beginning stage, right? Or the life insurance policy. Younger woman, right? Inexperienced woman who can't really get a man into a relationship and into a marriage, cash app. Now, she might still be able to get cash apps throughout the, relationship, but the majority of women who can't get a relationship, cash apps is where it starts. Now, once she gets into the marriage or the relationship, if she understands money, she's looking at you as a retirement plan. She's looking for that retirement money. Now, we saw with this couple right here, the older man, or the man in the last video, he basically looks like he should be retired, I was going to say, it looks like he's about to check out any day now. But let's get back to Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. This woman is close to 50. Okay. The reason I'm saying that is because when I look at her, I say, man, she's attractive for a grandmother, right? As far as her age goes, like, She's not an ugly woman, but she's speaking as if she's still in her prime. She's speaking as if she has a lot of things to bring to the table. She does not understand the number one thing that guys want in a relationship is sex. That's why the majority of women lead with sex. But here's the other part. With her being close to 50, menopause, it's on its way any day. Any day this woman will start going through menopause, because it could start as early as 35. Now, really quick, I have a story for you guys, because there was this woman that I was talking to, and I remember the day that I went over and seen her, right? She kept talking to me and telling me things like, well, you know, my homegirls, they would be on my head if they seen that I was in lingerie for you. They would be on my head if they knew that you was over here and that I was finna give it up to you and that you wasn't paying and you not my boyfriend. They would be on my head. And when she said that, I'm like, dang, okay, so are they selling it too? Your homegirls, they selling it? But that's not what I said. What I said to her was, why do you care so much about what your friends think? And do you realize that your friends are doing or will do the same exact thing that you're doing right now? But why do you care so much about what your friends think? Go all the way back to that image thing that I talked about when we talked about being in a relationship. Again, assuming if a woman can get past the honeymoon stage, because the honeymoon stage is the place where there's a lot of intimacy and a lot of passionate sex happening, or it should be. Will a man wait? Will a man work for it? Absolutely. A man will definitely work for it. But what happens when that man finds out that it's not worth it? Well, he spent all that time, energy, effort, and giving her access to your house, to your phone. What happens when he finds out or figures out that it's not worth it to him? See, most women think that, oh yeah, I'm worth it. No. Are you worth it to him? Are you worth losing his life over? Are you worth him losing his life over? Most men will say hell no, especially in today's time where women are not loyal. Now, is sex all that a man wants from a woman? I would tell you no, but it is a large part of it. Meaning, if there is no sex, or if the sex is being weaponized, which most women over time will weaponize the sex to get you to do things, right? Meaning it doesn't have the same power that it once had, because you've already had it and you either enjoyed it, right? It was amazing, fantastic, and you just can't stay out of it. You gotta keep getting right back into that golden box over and over and over and over. But how many years will you actually be able to do that? Months, days, hours? Great. Years? Different story. Now, another thing that kind of tripped me out listening to this woman was the fact that there's a difference in men, right? The men that she wants, the men that she desires, those men are experienced. They understand what I understand, which is that woman is being smashed by somebody. Somebody is knocking the Mario coins out of that woman. That woman is not a virgin. She didn't make it to the age that she's at and talk the way she talks, move the way she moves, and she's still a virgin, or even have a low body count. The reason I always bring up low body count is because men were having to change and adapt to what's actually going on. This time that we live in right now is a very unique time, because there was a time where women were shamed for certain things. There used to be a point in time where shame mattered to women. Let me give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Women now put their booty and their breasts all over the internet, even if they have children. The downside, the con to them actually doing it, if you noticed, I took the husband or the boyfriend out, right? And I went directly to that thing or the children that they claim to love. They post those type of pictures on the internet. Guess what? Somebody at school sees it. Now all of a sudden there's fights. Why? Because mama couldn't keep her ass off the internet. Now, again, listening to Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she's so like good in how she speaks, right? She's so entertaining, and she points, right? She when she makes a point, she's letting you know that she's making a point, right? But here's the thing. This woman also lets you know that she's participating in hookup culture. This woman also lets you know that she has a man who wants to commit to her. She has a man who wants to marry her, but she doesn't want to marry him. So she may be hearing the things that she's saying that she's hearing, but the proof is she doesn't want to commit to that man. The proof is she's still unmarried and she's close to 50, meaning she's a very attractive grandmother who doesn't even have children. Now, really quick, my solutions are very, very simple, right? Number one, understand when a woman is running game. Now, this part actually may take some time because you really have to kind of feel her out and see if her actions match up with her words and she's doing the things that she says she's doing. I know there are a lot of women who will definitely change up and switch up at any point in time, but if you let her work for the spot, she's less likely to give it up. Next solution is you have to figure out if that deal that woman is presenting to you is the deal of a lifetime, a fair deal, or a horrible deal. Now, once you find out if it's a horrible deal or an amazing deal, right, a steal of a deal, that's where you sign your name on the dotted line, or you crumple it up and you throw it out, or you just get up and leave, right? Those are my easy solutions. But I have a question for you guys. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to wait for it? If you did, was it worth it? Please let us know in the comments. While you're commenting, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.